Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Just got done running. Today's gonna be a bit of a different style video. It's just gonna be me talking, getting raw and real with you guys. Just a few thoughts on my mind. It's currently Thursday. It's an active rest day, guys. Got back from a run. That's what I normally do on my active rest days. Just a few thoughts that were running through my head while this run was going. Alright guys, got my lopsided here. Freaking lopsided, bros. Alright guys, so some thoughts running through my head during that run was a lot about self-doubt. Now, I wasn't doubting myself. This stemmed from a conversation that I was having with my client, and I was thinking to myself on this run how growing up I had a lot of self-doubt just because of external factors, you know, teachers, coaches, whatever it was, kids that were picking on me or whatever it was, that kind of instilled a lot of self-doubt in me. I was never good enough for this, I was never good enough for that, I was never this, I was never that. You'll never be able to do this, you'll never be able to do that. You're just chubby, you're just fat, that's just the way you are, that's just how you're made up, etc. And honestly, I believed it for a good period of time there. And just thinking about those days and how I let it affect me and how it almost just ruled my life, and it kind of just caged and chained me up basically from living my life until I found fitness, until I started taking measures into my own hands, realizing that I could do whatever I wanted, that I had the power to change, that those people were all just telling me that because of their own insecurities, that they were the ones that weren't able to do that they couldn't change, etc. And just thinking to myself how it really motivated me whenever I wanted to lose weight and just like really improve my fitness. I just would think of that during the hard times. I remember almost crying during my workouts because like I was in pain, and literally just thinking to myself like, man, F those people, man, F those people. They don't know, I'm gonna show them this and that. And that motivated me for a long time. And honestly, like, I didn't look for that as motivation, but whenever stuff got hard, I would tap into that energy and I would use it to fuel me, and I would use it to push past those limits, those times that I felt like giving up. And really, that's when you break those chains, is when you do hard stuff on purpose and you realize that you can do it, and you realize that you're capable and that you're more than enough, and that you really do have the power to do whatever it is that you want to do. And I feel like a lot of people nowadays, especially in today's society with social media, think that they can't do something because they look at someone and they think it's too hard, or they didn't have the right cards dealt to them, or they must have had an advantage, or all these things, when really all it takes is one decision to change, one decision to start believing in yourself, to start betting on yourself, to decide that you're not going to stop whatsoever until you reach this goal, until you do what you said you were going to do, because you're betting on yourself, because you have faith in yourself. And you know, no matter how many times you fall, you're going to get up. You know, whatever obstacle gets thrown in the way, you're going to go past it, you're going to surpass it, and you're just going to keep going and going and going. And this topic of like self-doubt popped up in my head, and I was just like, wow, like that, I just can't believe that like I let that in. But when you're just young, and not even just young, because a lot of older people go through that too, but whenever you just kind of let that in, it really does rule and just chain you down and just rules your life. And it's not a good way to live, guys. You guys got to break those chains. You guys got to bet on yourself. You got to realize that you're the one in control, that you're the one in charge, that, you know, you're the one that's gonna make whatever it is happen for yourself, guys. No one's gonna do it. And that's a very scary thought, but it's also a very liberating thought, because then there's literally nothing that can stand in your way. And I just wanted to get that point across to you guys, because in my head, like as I was thinking that, I'm like, wow, like stuff is so much different on the other side of those chains, of that wall. It's literally like a brick wall made out of styrofoam. It's a styrofoam wall with painted on bricks, guys. And as soon as you break past that barrier, you realize that it's nothing. It's nothing. And you can do whatever it is that you want to do. That goes for training, that goes for, you know, losing weight, for getting lean, getting that six-pack you never thought you were going to be able to get, getting shredded arms, you know, shredded legs, squatting a certain amount, like relationships, business goals, going to college, you know, getting a degree, getting a certain job, etc. Whatever it is, man, bet on yourself. Bet on yourself, guys. Because I've done it and I know what's on the other side, and that's when you really start living. And I just step into all those fears, step into all those unknowns, step into the anxiousness, those butterflies you're feeling, and have them work for you, guys. They're working for you. They're not working against you. It may feel like it, but they're not. I promise. Just shift your way of thinking and just use it to your advantage, guys, and run with it. I promise you, life is so much better on the other side of that. Right now, you might be on the edge of starting your fitness journey, starting your journey on eating a little bit better, losing weight. Just break those chains, guys, and start. I promise you, you're gonna figure stuff out along the way. If you need help, reach out for help. If you don't know something, look it up. And then those times where you're just down or low energy or just tired, you just dig into those shitty times, guys, and just realize how much better life is, and that's gonna get you through it. Anyways, guys, that's gonna go ahead and do it for today. Just wanted to have a quick little heart-to-heart with you guys on this active rest day, active recovery day. Yeah, guys, start believing in yourself, start betting on yourself, because only you can make the change, no one else. And you're more than enough. I promise you, you are.